It's happy hour! Yay! Everybody, and welcome back to Happy Hour. Yeah! Thank you very much. It's great to see you. This is my favorite part of the whole week. It's getting to check in with y'all and see how you've been doing. I hope everybody had a great weekend. It's right now as I'm speaking, it's Monday noon. We're live on YouTube. I hope you had a great weekend. I hope your team won. All that stuff. Weren't teams playing this week? I don't know. I was stuck here. I had a rather lengthy work weekend. I am working too hard. I'm working too hard. And that's the way of the musician, isn't it? But that's why this week is dedicated to the working man. I realize that we need to talk about this mess. We need to talk about working in America. That's right. There's too much of it. There's way too much. Employment figures are way too high. They're way too high, off the charts. I don't care for it. Oh, you know I'm kidding. But this week is dedicated to the working man. I have done just about every job under the sun, and so I'm going to play you some working man songs. And it's also dedicated to the working man, the working woman. That's right, absolutely. Can't forget the working women. Make everything go around. That's not to be confused with the working gal or working girl. Not right at all. No, don't do that. Very silly. How you like my new set? It's the new set of Happy Hour. It cost a fortune. Mucha lucha. Well, thanks everybody for joining me. Let's see. I think I'm gonna. Happy Hour is all about getting together and sharing some jokes. I'm streaming live on YouTube right now, and if you would send me a comment right down there in the comments section on your page. Join in the little chat room there and let me know what's going on or what you were working on this weekend. I'd love to hear it. I would love to hear it. Let's see. The first thing I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, I'm gonna play a song about a guy that. This is what happens when you work too hard. This is a fella who had to take it out on a bottle, I'm afraid. It's a sad, sad song called Tuned Up. I only came in here to grab a couple beers, but now I'm losing count of the shots I've had. I saw you throwing darts and felt some hit my heart. I threw my credit card down and opened a tab. Like muddy water rising, the flood wasn't surprising. Memories of crying the last time we tried. And it's been going round, your justice broke down. And now your eyes just met mine. Somebody please, come take my keys. Knock me down and drag me outside. 'Cause everyone sees this is heading like a 747 in a nosedive. The bell for round 2 of the hurt we've been through will be ringing when we wake up again. We're gonna regret this in the morning, so I think we're better plan to sleep in. Yeah, baby. For the working man. Yeah, every time we meet, or something about riding in your GTO keeps drawing me in just to feel you again. Whisper my name when we're all alone. Like some magnetic force, flip the switch in the course of our evening drifted toward the real deep end. drags me out. Hold me close to him, your lips to my ear. Somebody please come take my keys, knock me down and drag me outside, 'cause everyone sees where this is heading, like a 747 in a nosedive. The bell will round two of the herd. We've been through a beer, and when we wake up again, we're gonna regret this in the morning. So I think we better plan to sleep in. That's right, baby. Na 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 na. Plan to sleep in. Na 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 na. Plan to sleep in. Na 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 na. Plan to sleep in. Na 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 na. Hey, thanks everybody. Thank you. I need a big round of applause. Thank you very much. I feel much better about that. It's always good to have applause around you. It's what the working man needs. That's what the working man deserves anyway. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's right. It's time to tell a joke with Andy's used jokes. That's right. Ha. Ha. Well, Martha, we're just sitting around here watching that dog lick himself. Yep. Yep, that dog sure can lick himself. Wish I could do that. That dog would bite you. And that's Andy's used jokes, everybody. You wouldn't believe how much it costs to do that. The technology involved to make a face from the past talk. I had to get on the phone to George Lucas, and he said, "It's going to cost you, buddy. It's going to cost you." Ah, my goodness. Oh, hey, I would like to play a video. This is a video by a bunch of working fellas from up north. This is Northwoods country, a band that I play in. Actually, it's called Box 10, and we've been playing together for a long year. And they're mostly stationed up in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where it's cold and not spring-like like it is down here in the South. How you doing, fellas? I'm going to play a song that we cut. This was a live video taped up in the Midwest. Sometime last year, I think it was. It's a real nice little tune called Reflection. Reflection. Enjoy. Yeah. That's Box 10. Those are my boys. Those are my buddies from up north. I love playing with that band. Did you see me? I was on the bass guitar. We used to play, it used to be a much bigger band. It was a much bigger band. We used to play with these guys. These guys. And you got to kind of wonder what's going on in this picture, right? Check this out. I mean, what's going on? There's this guy. We all know what's going on. We all know what's going on with him, but what's with these two? What's with these two down here? That's a little fishy. I don't know. I think it's a little fishy. That's a little bit of a strange pose for a photo. You know, I'm sure glad I got over whatever I had last week. If you tuned in last week, I thought there were fireflies in my studio. I was kind of doing this sort of thing, trying to grab one because I was so hipped up on the NyQuil. I was feverish and just all goofed up on every kind of cold medicine imaginable. And thank goodness I'm over it, because it was hard enough to stand, much less keep together one of these high-tech web shows. Thank goodness I'm over that, especially since it's Working Man's Week, and you can't call in sick to Working Man Week. I want to tell you a joke. Not really a joke so much as a story. I think it's a story from my past. You know, like I've done just about every kind of job there is, and this is one of my favorite examples of when temp jobs go really right. One time, in fact, I'm going to need a beat for this. Oh yeah, that's the beat. Yeah. One time I was working for the circus. Now you know why this beat, right? Not that circus, different circus. I was working for the circus one time. And one of the best parts, I was serving hot dogs. I had a pretty easy job. I wasn't up on the high wire or the guy with the head in his mouth. I mean, that's kind of like one of the best parts of the job, really, is watching these people that are regulars at a circus. This is their everyday job. My favorite guy at the circus was Captain Freedom. Captain Freedom was the guy that they shot out of the cannon. This is kind of what it looked like. So Captain Freedom, 3 shows a day, was getting shot out of a cannon all the way across the Civic Center kind of indoor deal and into a net. And he wore a helmet at least. I always wondered about that guy. And one day I was there serving my hot dogs with the pumpy cheese, putting the pumpy cheese, and Captain Freedom came walking by, and I knew him. Well, I mean, he's the guy wearing the cape, and he's Captain Freedom. And he comes walking by doing this. Which made my life serving hot dogs with pumpy cheese just a whole lot better. So kids, whatever you do, it sounds like an occupational hazard to become the human cannonball, so maybe rule that out. Slightly less hazardous is becoming a musician / web show host. At least I don't think I have any brain damage. I don't know. Maybe so. After the fireflies from last week, I wouldn't be too surprised. Hey, I'm going to play a song written by myself and actually my buddy Chuck Varley, who was in that video, the Box 10 video that we saw just a second ago. This is a song we wrote together called Tennessee Whiskey. I could stare into those pretty eyes until the morning, but they're putting up chairs and about to turn on the lights. It's never been my favorite place, but across the bridge they'll be serving late. If you want one more, 'cause I'm not ready to call it a night. I never liked the sting of Tennessee whiskey. I've always had a taste for the sweeter things. If I don't need to take you home and there's somewhere you want to go, well, get your brand, we can stay all night. You and me in Tennessee. You and me in Tennessee. There's a darkness to that town over the river. Some say it's crossed, hold on, stay. Sadness in the eyes of the girls working overnight. A mellow blend the pour for you if you wanna drink this late. I never liked the sting of Tennessee whiskey. I've always had a taste for the sweeter things. If I don't need to take you home and there's somewhere you wanna go, well, get your brand, we can stay all night. You and me in Tennessee. You and me in Tennessee. Whoa, 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 whoa. I've never liked this thing, Tennessee whiskey. I've always had a taste for the sweeter things. If I don't need to take you home and there's somewhere you wanna go, well, get your brand, we can stay all night. You and me in Tennessee. You and me in Tennessee. It's Tennessee Whiskey by myself and Mr. Chuck Varley. How you doing, buddy? Hey, let's go to the web. Gotta check in on stuff. Oh, let's see. Are there any new comments this week? Send in your comments. It's right there in the chat roomy section. Yeah, that's right. My web browser's on the fritz. It worked too hard this weekend, too. It did. I'm so glad y'all joined me. It's good to see you out there. This is the noon edition of, what's this show? You know, it's Happy Hour. We're also on every Monday at 7 p.m. Noon and 7 p.m. I'm doing this show. And I'm just so pleased whenever you stop by. It's just really great to see you. Hey, if you have a second and you're so inclined, you're already the web savvy kind, I can tell because you're watching me on the web. Tune in to a great podcast that I'm part of. It's called Fuel for Free Rides. It's called Fuel for Free Rides. I believe that's, oh, no, that is not it. Is this it? That's it. Yeah. That's my wife. That's my wife, Hope J. Lafferty. And she's an amazing writer, and she's got this blow your mind radio show type podcast of her bizarro stories. Today's edition, a new one just came out today. And it's all about in-laws and outlaws. In-laws and outlaws. I'm doing the music for it. And it's hilarious and thought-provoking and strange, and you'll love it. It's 3 minutes of bliss. 3 minutes of bliss. Speaking of that, I need a beat. Oh, yeah. play to that. I gotta wait. That's not cool. Thanks everybody for stopping in. Hey, if you get a minute, subscribe to this YouTube channel thingy and drop by my .com, andyschneider.com. It's got all the links, all the hookups you need to get you to the Facebook, to get you to the YouTube, and all like that. And I'd just be so happy if you did. I'm going to play one more song. I think I said I was going to play this earlier, and I didn't. I played a different one because I'm like that. I'm just off the map today. Work too hard. This is a whole working man's edition of Happy Hour. So, as promised, this is a song about a fella that worked way too hard. It's called Tuned Up. The exit sign near the midnight. I did my first line by 2 a.m. I think I hit a couple more. In the stock room, some empty Miller kegs, all the toe rise. And then grow legs with the pills and smoke. I really wasn't keeping score. Some was store-bought, only for the taste, like a homegrown. Nothing went to waste. American know-how, alive and well inside of me. If your memory ever does let go, I can creep back on my 3-foot throne and waste another night right where I need to be. And the same night after night, tuned up, plant-eyed fool I've always been. Thought I had it turned around, now there's no slowing down as you walk out again. I'm stoned out of my mind, wasting time. Now I'm sure love like yours don't come round twice. Just as high when you were mine, but you won't leave my bloodstream. And I'm stoned out of my mind, tuned up in your memory. It's another time when you love me, and the sun would rise across our bed, so tangled in each other's dreams. Now the cold light of my lighter flame makes the leaves grow and speak your name. I ease back in the dark, wait for it to swallow me. Yeah, I'm the same night after night, tuned up, plant-eyed fool I've always been. Thought I had it turned around, now there's no slowing down as you walked out again. I'm stoned out of my mind, wasting time. Now I'm sure love like yours don't come around twice. Just as high when you were mine, 'cause you won't leave my bloodstream. And I'm stoned out of my mind, tuned up. Yeah, that's right. Thanks everybody for stopping by Happy Hour. My name's Andy Schneider, and I sure do appreciate it. Send a friend or neighbor and come on back at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. tonight, Monday. What is this? This is like the 18th of January. So glad you did. I'll see you soon. Keep it country, y'all. Bye. Hi, everybody. This is Andy. Thanks for watching Happy Hour. If you enjoyed the show, hit the subscribe button and stay in touch with me. Thanks a bunch.